The New England Patriots travel to Washington, D.C. in an interconference showdown where they will face off against the 3-0 undefeated Washington Redskins. The Patriots enter this week 2-1. Take a look at some player stats right here. LeGarrette Blount, after a couple very good weeks, is up in the top 5 in rushing in the NFL. And take a look at the roster for the Washington Redskins. They have new additions like Captain Munnerlyn, as well as James Jones on the outside. So they have a bit of an improved team. Akeem Jordan is another one that you just saw on the screen right there. And you can see it's a pretty solid squad. Take a look at the stats. Robert Griffin III has had a fantastic start to the year. No turnovers yet. Roy Halou, not so much, but Alfred Morris has been doing pretty well when he gets his carries. You can see the receiving stats as well for the Washington Redskins. This should be a very tough game. We travel to Washington, D.C. on the road. This is going to be a very, very tough game for the New England Patriots, a young team that has really not been tested like this yet this season. Only, I believe, one previous road game. So it's going to be a tough test. You can see Alfonso Dennard is still out with that quad tear, but Blake Vasquez is back. So that means that we do have the ability to cut Ryan Mallett if we need to, but we're going to keep him on the roster for now. And you can see the injury bug has bitten the Redskins a little bit. Trent Williams is out as well as Larry English. So that's going to be a reasonable blow to the Redskins. But here we go, getting into it. Week 4 of the 2014 NFL season is underway here. As you can see, in beautiful FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, a 66-degree Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m. start time for this game. Steven Belichick right there at 7-12 career record right here. And take a look, Andy Reid, he is the new coach for your Washington Redskins after being fired just after one season in Kansas City. He was hired by the Washington Redskins, and you can see the Patriots are rocking the alternate silver tops. This is not something that they've worn in previous years or in recent years, but they did wear these silver tops a couple times in the early 2000s. Figured I'd bring some of that magic back, but you can see here the offense is getting things going early on. Eric Decker over the middle, first down. There is an outside half to LeGarrette Blount, who's trying to get things going early. He's going to break a tackle and pick up the first down. 17 yards early on for LeGarrette Blount on the first drive of the game. Warren going to drop back, looking left side, caught by LeGarrette Blount out of the backfield, and Blount's going to pick up the first down on 2nd and 6. That's his first catch. He gets 12 yards in an empty backfield. Warren dropping back. He's going to look over the middle, caught by Shady Monroe. That's Monroe's first catch of the day. A 9-yard pickup, 3rd and goal now. Handoff to LeGarrette Blount. It's actually play action. Warren's going to be going for it, and he cannot get in. He actually fumbles. Luckily, it goes out of bounds, but we're going to have to settle for the field goal from the 3-yard line. A 20-yard chip shot for Steven Gostowski. Knocks it down. And it's an early 3-0 lead for the New England Patriots. Here come the Redskins now on their first drive of the game. RG3 dropping back, scrambling to the right side. And check out the play by Logan Ryan. Thought that was a very athletic play by Ryan, keeping up with RG3, coming off of his man to make the tackle. And then we get the sack on RG3. The flag is going to be holding, so the sack will stand. We'll decline the penalty, and the Redskins will have to punt it away. The defense holds strong on the first possession of the game. And now here we go. Handoff to LeGarrette Blount as we get the ball back from the 50. Blount is going to break a tackle, pick up about 9 yards in the gain. That'll set up 3rd and 1. And now here we go on 3rd and 1. Handoff to James Devlin, the former Brown football player, getting the 5 yards, picking up the first down. And now shotgun set for wide. Pop Warren looking to spread the field here, looking over the middle, caught by Julian Edelman, and that's going to be a first down and a 12-yard pickup for the former college quarterback. Now a man in motion, it's Ross Borky. It'll be a handoff to LeGarrette Blount, who finds the hole. Great cut right there, and Blount's to the outside. He's going to get inside of the 5-yard line. A huge 19-yard pickup for LeGarrette Blount. Now 3rd and goal from the 6. Over the middle, that is caught. Touchdown, Shady Monroe. Pop Warren's first passing touchdown of the day. Monroe's first receiving. First touchdown of anyone, at least today. And that's going to make it a 10-0 ball game. So the Redskins get the ball back early in the second quarter. RG3 dropping back. Steps up, looks over the middle. He's got his man, Darius Hayward-Bay, right there for the 10-yard pickup. That'll set up 2nd and inches. Now later in the drive, 1st and 10. Handoff to Alfred Morris up the middle. Nice juke move. He'll pick up the first down on a 13-yard carry for Alfred Morris. He's got 17 on the day total. Empty backfield for RG3. Looking over to the right side, caught by Dustin Keller, one of the new additions to this Washington Redskins team. First down now from the 45-yard line in Patriot territory. Handoff to Alfred Morris, who finds the hole, picks up about 5 yards. Nice tackle by Gerard Mayo, but 3rd and 3 now on the same drive. Here we go. Handoff to Alfred Morris. He's going to get stuffed. Great play by Isaac Sopoaga, who's actually going to be hurt. And I know I butchered that name. I apologize, but he is going to be shaken up on the play. So here comes the kicking unit for the 55-yard field goal. Up and good. It's actually 54 yards, excuse me, but nonetheless, great kick by, I believe that's one of the rookie kickers. So 10-3 ball game. Pop Warren getting the ball from the 10-yard line. He's going to get sacked in his own end zone, and that's a safety. Great play by the Washington Redskins defense on 3rd and 14. Warren just dropped back a couple steps too many. Great edge rush by the defensive back, and that's going to lead to 2 points for the Redskins. But here we go on the ensuing punt away by Ryan Allen. This will be fielded about the 24-yard line. It is Captain Munnerlyn. He's going to take this up the middle. Big hit from Dane Fletcher, recovered by Deron Harmon. A great play, and check out Dane Fletcher. You know he's balling out right now, forcing that fumble, giving us the ball back, giving us the momentum back. Now it's going to be play action. Pop Warren is going to drop back, looking deep. and that was just a silly play from the beginning. Warren had no one. He felt the rush coming and been sacked already a few times today, so you know he heard footsteps, and he just made a stupid decision right there. Rookie mistake, but we'll try to get that back from the defense, as we actually do here with 1:30 to play from the 20-yard line. Left side caught by Eric Decker right there. He's got his third catch of the afternoon, and now here we go. Empty backfield. 4 wide for Pop Warren. He's going to drop back, looking over the middle, caught by Shady Monroe. Great in cut by Monroe. That's going to be a first down across the 15 to the 41-yard line now. 42 seconds to play and counting. Warren dropping back once again over the middle. Monroe catching it, taking the hit, setting up 2nd and 1 inside of 30 seconds to play. Looking deep, caught by Monroe, who's been a huge factor on this drive. He gets a huge, about, 20-yard gain on that or so. Now 1st and 10 from the 11. Warren, end zone touchdown. Clay Harbor with his, I believe, his 2nd touchdown of the season. That's a good time for it as we take a now 12-point lead, 17-5, and that's going to be the score heading into the half. You can see an absolutely dominant performance from the New England Patriots so far, up by 12 on, like I said, a very, very good Washington Redskins team. This is not the Redskins that went 3-13 or whatever it was this past season. This is a very, very good Washington Redskins team. A much improved defense too, with the likes of, you know, Larry English and Captain Munderland. It's a better defense than the one in real life that they had. Although it's still, I would say, it's the weak point of their team, as their offense seems like it's the strength. But nonetheless, Clay Harbor over the middle, making his 2nd catch of the day. Pop Warren has had a very effective day so far, completing over 70% of his passes. Handoff to LeGarrette Blount up the middle. Blount has had an even more effective day. As you can see, he's got 60 yards. Now on the ground on 2nd and 2, it's going to be a little play action fake. Warren will drop back, looking. He's going to scramble out to his right, fire on the run, and that was just a terrible, terrible throw by Pop Warren. Munderland gets decked right there by Devontae Pravia, but nonetheless, bad play by Pop Warren, but we're going to get the ball back, and he's going to get sacked. That was just my silly mistake of trying to throw with him on the run, and then it led to a really inaccurate pass. We had a guy open, but anyway, the defenses would take over here early in the 3rd quarter. So you can see a couple stops from each side on the D. And now here we go. It's going to be a punt away to Julian Edelman, who will field it at the 40. He's going to receive this one. Cut to the right. He's across the 50. Cuts back in and will get to about the 40-yard line. So a nice 20-yard return from Julian Edelman. Now Warren going to drop back over the middle. Caught by Julian Edelman. That man there appearing once again. Just his 2nd catch of the day. But 3rd and 1, we're going to go on a pitch play to LeGarrette Blount. And Blount gets absolutely stuffed. Great read right there by Captain Munderland. That'll set up a 54-yard field goal attempt from Steven Gostowski. And Gostowski up and good. He has been automatic this year. Has not missed yet. Hitting 50-yarder after 50-yarder. Likely an all-pro season if he keeps this up. Here we go. It's a 20-5 ball game, up by 15. Still a 2-possession game late in the 3rd. But LeGarrette Blount just keeps on chugging. He's got 77 yards of the day now. 5 wide for Pop Warren. Over the middle, it's actually dropped incomplete. 4th and 10 coming up. Once again, this is a 55-yard field goal. Gostowski, it is up, and he's going to split the upright. Steven Gostowski, I cannot say enough about this guy. He has been a big reason we have started out the year 2-1, knowing that we can get 3 points automatically inside of the 40. That is a great feeling. But LeGarrette Blount keeps on running. As you can see, not a lot of offensive highlights for the Washington Redskins. They could not get anything going. Our defense had great stops. We've been running a lot of nickel in really the first couple weeks. I started running that primarily because well, especially in the Denver game, I ran that a lot because I knew that I wanted to force Peyton Manning to try and hand off the ball, and I kind of kept, you know, it worked a little bit at times, and then I kind of kept running it for the next couple weeks, and our defense has been one of the best in the league, so I've pretty much stayed running the nickel, and it's been really, really effective. One of the reasons why we've been able to stop this Washington Redskins team all day. And then Shane Vereen on the handoff up the middle. It happened twice last week where Vereen's first carry of the drive would be a touchdown. It happens once again here. Blount does all the work. Vereen reaps from the rewards. So he gets the touchdown. 30-5. Now this one is all but over. It's been blown open. Still, now it's a 4-possession game. Actually, I was going to say it's a 3-possession, but it's actually a 4-possession game, up 25. So RG3 looking to the right side. That is caught by his man Pierre Garçon. 9-yard pickup for the former Indianapolis Colt, but now on 3rd and 8. RG3 left side, caught by Leonard Hankerson, the former Miami Hurricane. He is shaken up on the play. Actually, it's going to be McCourty shaken up, but the play McCourty would be fine. He's going to sit out the rest of the game, but he will be back for next week. That is a diving catcher there by Pierre Garçon. As you can see, just his 2nd catch of the day. I mean, you know, I think the thing about this defense is we've built it to kind of play one way. I play 2 deep safeties a lot. Quentin Carter, not a great one-on-one coverage guy, but he's a good over-the-top helper and is a really good run support guy. McCourty, a very good over-the-top safety. We have a lot of good one-on-one corners like Logan Ryan and Aqib Talib. As you can see, here comes the field goal unit for the Washington Redskins. And I think our linebacking core suits the nickel a lot because Hightower is going to be a rusher in the nickel package, which is good because he's not great in pass coverage. That leaves Sean Lee, Gerard Mayo, even Jamie Collins sometimes in pass coverage. And I think that's really what our defense is suited for, so I think that's why the nickel's been so effective. But that's going to wrap up this game. You can see the final stats in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. We pick up the 30-8 victory after receiving that onside kick, or recovering that onside kick. And that is going to do it. So we pick up the victory. The Patriots improve to 3-1 on the season. The Redskins fall to 3-1, and the Patriots take over the lead in the division. So that is a big step forward for the Patriots. LeGarrette Blount is your player of the game. 26 carries for 146 yards, no touchdowns, but I always think touchdowns is an overrated stat. The fact that he ran for almost 150 yards and 25 carries, very, very impressive day out of LeGarrette Blount. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. I'm out. Peace.